Move on. 7 card stud. I mean, this guy's in the bring-in seat. I'm bringing in nearly every hand in all the stud games. Anyway, there's only one higher card behind me. Oh, Umbrella seems to have left. We've got Valek man now. I have a buried pair. There's no sevens dead. There's no jacks dead. Let's see what I choose to do here. Complete. With only one higher card behind me and a buried pair. I like that idea. What do you think, Bart?
Yeah, I raise any buried pair. Like I mean, I guess there's some examples where you don't, but in general, you the buried pairs that are not blocks are very good.
Yeah.
Because if you hit a seven here, no one is gonna expect you to have trips. Whereas if you would, like, I prefer 7-7 jack over jack 7 jack basically. Because if you hit a jack, everyone is gonna assume you have trips.
Another aspect of this is if you pair the open card, you can sometimes get folds from equity from hands that have equity against you.
Yeah, exactly. So
When you
like
hit the seven, you can get
now
calls
if you
from
hit a
the
jack,
ones that you
you're actually
crush.
overwrapping. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Like if you hit a seven, you're underwrapping, and if you hit a jack, you're overwrapping, which is
yeah,
good in both cases.
yeah, yeah. Okay, so let's see how this goes. King calls. I pick up a deuce. He picks up a six. Goes check, check. He picks up a 10. He checks. I bet he calls. In this situation, I think I waited for the fifth street to bet rather than the fourth street because I felt like I'd have more fold equity. But the 10 of clubs is quite good for his range. That's a problem with the approach I've taken there. What, any comments?
Um, yeah, it's kind of a weird spot because you shouldn't really flat call ever pre-flop, or pre-flop is not really a term
Third
that works
street,
here, I
yeah.
guess, but on third street, yeah.
Yeah.
He should just two bet his range, and then if he does, then you're gonna go from there. But as played, I guess he's probably gonna be a lot weaker, and he's probably not gonna have any pair of kings. So then, as played, I would bet just because he kind of deviated from what is standard.
What about the fact that I delayed my bet until Fifth Street when the bets are bigger?
Well, I mean, I would eventually start betting, but I would bet on fourth street.
Okay.
The problem with that is things are going to change, and uh, when they do, then people are going to overfold in general in stud games because the odds are always going to be too good to be folding. So actually, by delaying your c bet, you give you his mistake is going to be less bad because his odds are going to be a lot worse. And he's going to be overfolding anyway. So, I mean, it's better to just give him very good odds and force him to make big mistakes by overfolding rather than giving him
Yeah.
worse odds. And his overfold is going to be less problematic.
Understand, yeah. Okay. So I think it's probably quite spirited then bet again on Sixth Street where I can just check back and get a free Seventh Street. But nevertheless, I take it down because he folds.
Yeah,
So yeah,
plus you're basically still just value betting with your sevens.
yeah, yeah,
That's why this is a good example why you just don't want a flat call.
yeah.
If he just two bets, he's gonna win that hand quite often.
Of course, yeah, I agree.